吵，先按个静音。哎，我按错了。这样就没有 2K TV 了，其实没差了。
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Okay, basketball fans, with me, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. You're watching 2K Sports, but you know that already.
Yeah.
Tip-off coming up shortly from Smoothie King Center as the New Orleans Pelicans will be going up against the Utah Jazz. Well, for the against last season, going 3-1. They'll look to
可我刚才篮网队那些有的没的，大德里那些又准到不行了，何况米球？我已经不敢想象怎么跟勇士打球了。而且他们也不缺全能中锋，完全不缺。他们只缺一个替补中锋。湖人啊，湖人，等我，我快过去了。什么 ？KD 投篮。这边可以不可以练习罚球啊？猜名都不对。给球。不是我要的。我喜欢这样，随便你带我。这是我右边这是我可恶！我只是个配角球员。然后 Randle 打到先发了，可我还没。他何德何能？5分钟，剩下5分钟我会让我上来。我以为会给我。外线射手。我终于找我们队的射手了。好。果然准。想超铁，这段不是蛮好抄的吗？抱歉。完了，我觉得我一定扛不住陆地狗贝尔。像我刚才站在那边，我都觉得我在协防，就是有压他，可是一点效果都没有。他要给他单打。哇！想干嘛啊？有能力值低就不行吗？不注意恩子，这样都没拿到。Rubio 篮板出我的，哇哦，射手，人人都是射手。人人都不会运球，我来。他不跑了，这我也帮不到。我还是决定要把我的天赋带离开这里。投入。到底要干嘛？好弱。Rubio.
Crowder sets a screen for Cephalosha. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis.
完了 ，AD 心情也不是很好。
Okafor is checked in for Davis.
Cephalosha.
Cephalosha against Miller.
哇！但我觉得有可能就是我的协防啊，所以他会缩进来。
And if you check out the strategy, you can see already the plays that they're calling. Feels like they found a weakness or two in the defense.
完了，两罚我一定不行。两罚一中就是好事。过手反进。亮了。这个 timing。
Putting points on the board. His instincts naturally are to score the basketball. That ability to find the creases in the defense is something you just don't teach. And it's
感谢协防。
It is so tough to make those kind of shots with the defense draped all over.
Back to Okafor. Payton gets to Okafor.
听说你脚步也是活灵活现。
Payton outside. Now the pass to Cool Hands.
丢炸弹！可恶，承受不住我炸弹！我什么事都没做。哦天哪！你天，你抽了吗？
That one is on Holiday. For Utah, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
A shot from Cool Hands.
He didn't need to fade back. No one in his face, but he buried it anyway.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, earlier I spoke with Quinn Snyder. It's the first matchup of the season against this team, and he knows that they have great shot blocking. But he did say we've got to remain aggressive and continue to attack. Put the bigs in high pick and roll situations and shoot the jumper with confidence. They feel that's the key, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. Well, the challenge of facing this tough defensive squad is right at the front of their minds.
As it
是啊，
should be,
手握手
because
很棒。
if they're not prepared for every look and matchup that D is going to throw at them, it'll be a long
哎，
day.
他不投篮
I。think he has them prepared, and now it's just a question of whether they can match the energy and intensity that this team always brings onto the floor.
怎么办？
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
怎么办？
As much as Drew
他们那
Holiday
边
can
怎么投
contribute
怎么
on
进，
the
我们这
offensive
边
end
怎么投都
with
不会
his
进。
scoring and playmaking, he's also a very capable
觉得
defender.
怕。
Well, he's more than capable. He is one of the better defenders at that position, and the more years Drew Holiday has in the league,
我连球都拿
the
不到
more。he's got a notebook of what it is guys like to do and the things he can take away. Great hands, great lateral movement, and last year showed up in a big way defensively for Alvin Gentry.
Yeah, in the corner, it's Udo.
哎，抱
That's
歉
a，floater go.
我刚才在抱
And
怨
that's。collected by Cool Hands. Pelicans trail by 14. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Holiday, the pass to Cool Hands.
不要再过来了，拜托！不要再过来了，我被自己人打爆听了。啊！我被自己人double team 结束。
And so it's Utah here with the ball. And here's Utah.
哎
They're on an
哎
18
哎，
to
沃克
4
佛，
run right
哎
now.
哎
He gets that
哎
one.，Burks has got 7.
哎，原来防守这么简单，那我也会啊
Out of。the gate here, guys. Wow.
And already the lead is significant. Excellent play on both ends.
Here's Cool Hands.
这是我要的，哎呀
And，they
死
had
定
their
了！
chances. 2 offensive
That's what we
rebounds, but they still come up empty. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Utah
好惨啊
Jazz. That quarter had to take a lot out of him.
而且这代被两转神器已经
It's
没
been
什么
a
用，
non-traditional basketball journey
过不
for
太去
AI. He
过不
talks
太
about
去
his
过不太
time.
了。我有。
Before coming to the NBA, I knew I
因为
had
他
a
在
lot
中
to
国
grow
打球的
into,
经
not
验，
just in my game, but who I was as a person as well.
就书豪很棒。
Changes for New Orleans. Cool Hands checked
Randle.
in for Okafor. Julius Randle
我觉得
comes in
Randle
for Emeka Okafor.
不会
And it's
进，
Etuan Moore
我要
checking
跳。
in for Alfred Payton.
我是
So
跳地的，
Utah going with an almost entirely
可是
new
跳不
group.
出去啊，
Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Utah.
跳不出去。
Favors comes in for Cephalosha. Jay Crowder's checked in for O'Neal, and it's Mitchell in for Burks. So on the floor for Utah. Favors and Gobert, the tough pair inside. Rubio teams up with Mitchell in the backcourt, and it's Crowder in at the 3. And Favors kicks to Gobert. 5 on the clock. Gobert with a screen on Holiday. And the basket by Rubio. Rubio's got 5 points now this quarter.
That screen made it impossible for the defense to put up any kind of fight.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Randall. They set the pick. Crowder against Miller. Here's Cool Hands.
没犯规，真好。哎，加罚了，这我怎么会知道？
A tough one for Crowder. Was moved from Boston to Cleveland and then moved again over to Utah at the deadline.
你看，天哪，好不友善的游戏哦。 啊，我空档还是会传啊，游戏给球啦，废咖哎！啊，我要回防了，我不管他们的，你看。想个哎，手锁起来了。哎，我的火锅又被2K 收没收了。
It seems like they've been at it on both ends tonight. Tremendous all-around play from them has them up quite a bit here.
Deflects the pass. In transition, here come the Jazz. Here we go, one-on-one.
谢啦，给这么远，谢啦。可恶，一堆朽木。
Mitchell with it. 14 points for him. Rubio outside from downtown, and Utah another 3.
Man, he is in the zone right now on offense, guys, building off that efficient first quarter.
像个八天。
Shot to stop the run. Rebounded by the Jazz.
我已经恼羞了。我就是看你罚球没有。
I've always thought you were team first when you play.
Well, I appreciate that, Kevin. There's just an idea about what it is that you can contribute to the team. I think you always have to accentuate those ideals. Your approach on a daily basis has to be consistent, and if you're a starting player, it's one mentality. Somebody that plays off the bench, you have to come to practice every day to push the guy that's in front of you and wait for your opportunity. But most of the time, it's that kind of consistency with which you come to work, and the attitude of making sure that I want to make any kind of contribution I can for our team's success. That usually is a pretty good formula for a good team.
我不是要这样子，我不会了。
He kicks to Ajinça. Here's more. Beautiful dish and the layup goes down.
为什么我翻身跳投又不行？
Shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength. Mitchell against Moore. Mitchell dishes to Rubio. Favors sets the pick for Rubio. And he's fouled pretty hard, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one is on Holiday. And, you know, for all the talk about Rubio's passing, I think one thing that gets overlooked is his defense. Both his on the ball and defensive rebounding are very strong for the point guard position. The Pelicans making a switch here. Hill's checked in, and the basket is good.
Hill burrowing inside, and because of his size, he's able to do that, get around the rim and finish.
And Rubio kicks to Favors. Nice ball movement by Utah. Rubio the pass to Favors. Clock at 6. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Gobert can't hit.
And the defense cannot afford to be
你们还是有机会的，大家加油！哎，对，那叫 hero 的给我滚。
especially at the mid-range.
Here's Cool Hands. Great D that time from Favors. And so it's Utah controlling the game and fifth.
Thank you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here.
我觉得我又突然不会打，啊，不会了。奇怪，怎么突然就不会打？
Making some changes here. Cool Hands checked in for Randall. Okafor comes in for Anthony Davis. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Ejuan Moore. Payton and Holiday are together in the backcourt.
好吧，我觉得我就不要想着要赢好了，就打自己的球好了，去练一下。我觉得我现在操作上还是很不顺，尤其类比要上要下的。
Here's O'Neal.
我连一个空位我都抢不赢，我连空位都抢不赢，我身高就是假的，我的臂转就是假的。换个屁呀！换个
You can blame some poor defense on that play, just a total breakdown. You gotta at least contest at some point.
不给球，我要玩什么？我玩什么都不行。我只想练个球。
O'Neal passes to Crowder, deflects the pass, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hill.
Playing with lots of energy here, trying to cause turnovers.
Yeah, even though he doesn't come up with the steal, that kind of deflection will disrupt the rhythm of this offensive possession.
To the middle. Here's Cool Hands.
我不是要这样啊！为什么我的 low 我的翻身跳投都不对了？
Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. In third, the Pelicans.
怎么突然就爆了？
This is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers; they would just push the ball at every opportunity.
Well, Pelicans are a much better team last year than they've been in the past. Still have some areas to address before maybe they become a home court advantage team or a top 4 seed. But the number one thing is they've got to get some more consistency in their outside game.
我根本就不想换防，他自己来就可以了。
Holiday did a great job there, realizing they had an opportunity in transition, taking advantage of the numbers. Those are the kind of situations where they thrive.
O'Neal with it. Now Payton defending. Here's Crowder. That's another.
哇，还是进了。
In just 7 shots.
这没扒到我已经觉得蛮可惜了，这很在被他进。
And this one couldn't have been any easier.
Well, on the defensive end, this is a joke. The lack of awareness is exactly why this team is so far behind.
And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Well, after some seasons that were a little tough on Drew Holiday, both on and off the floor, he certainly got back on track last year in a big way. Posted his best season and played in the most games since the All-Star year he had in Philly in 13. So the health is always a concern, but Drew Holiday stepped up and was massive in the playoffs last year for this Pelican ball club.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Passes it to Cool Hands. Here's the floater, and the rejection by Utah.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And that one, good. And Brent, last season, Holiday wasn't asked to do as much playmaking, and it seemed like it allowed him to focus on his scoring.
Well, I give Drew Holiday a ton of credit, Kevin. He went from being asked to work on off-guard skills to being shifted back to the point guard because of a Rondo injury, and then later in the season had to go back to all of the things he worked on in the off-season as an off-guard. And when he did that, he shined. So a heck of a season on the mental side.
我觉得我现在操控能力还无法随心所欲，不像18那样那么简单。这代有一些操作还是变的。
Hill passes to Cool Hands. And stolen by Cephalosha. And now Utah, fast break. Burks leading the charge.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Payton against Burks. Payton attacking. Poked away. Cephalosha with the steal. And now it's Burks running. Go all the way. Finished off the break. Burks has got 9 points now.
不要再打战术了，他们打战术一点用都没有。
It's not so much just the made shots; it's the consistency of the made shots that's got his team the lead.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Udo. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. And he knocks down the first one. New Orleans making some changes here. Darius Miller, he's checked in for Hill. And Ian Clark subbed in for Alfred Payton.
看起来好像会进。
The Jazz shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks.
不帮忙协防那边又直接被开个洞。
Burks against Holiday. Off the screen, Burks. A rebound by Cool Hands.
要自私一点。
Cool Hands got his 4th rebound in this one. Took him no time at all on that one.
行。
Miller's got himself going.
我要自私一点，不打那些战术了，太浪费我时间了。
leading by 22.
因为成功率几乎就是0。
Crowder kicks to Cephalosha. And he's fouled on the shot. One free throw coming up.
我想起撞。
Cephalosha with that length can be difficult to guard on the attack.
Some changes for New Orleans. Randall comes in for Miller, and Moore subbed in for Ian Clark. And Utah also making a switch. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Udo. And the foul on Alec Burks.
他这犯规战术啊！
That's his first foul of the game.
可恶，
And the bonus
你真会挑人。
The first one falls. Darius Miller, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Both free throws good from Cool Hands. Utah shooting well, 52% in the 3rd. They came to play offensively in the 2nd half. Burks kicks to Gobert. Back to Burks, over Holiday. Burks can't get it to go.
就是不拿球。
New Orleans has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the 3rd quarter so far. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Cool Hands passes to Randall. Good work defensively by Crowder.
至少意识到了。
Just misjudged the layup. Defense has to be better. Very fortunate
进
there.
没进？
No excuse for him not drilling that one there. The defense was nowhere to be found. Maybe it could have taken a little more time.
Cool Hands passes to Miller. The 11-footer. And he would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And at the end of the 3rd quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's the Jazz as they end the 3rd quarter with a massive 16-7 run. On New Orleans back in a moment.
我还不把我天赋带开，
And now
可
a
恶！
sneak peek into the huddle with Coach Quinn Snyder.
Let's just keep playing with the same intensity.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the 4th quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. Crowder is the 4, and Gobert is the 5.
OK 啊，我只想好好打个篮球，不要每一代都有点不像篮球好吗？
And Gobert kicks to Burks. Nice ball movement by Utah.
狗不也要打我点吗？
Gobert with a screen for Cephalosha.
完了，没篮板。
It's rebounded by
AD
New
在，
Orleans.
我刚才没发现 AD 在，那我还不跟他打个 S1。
Apply their skills at the Pepsi Center. Hit the road with that, the first of a 5-game run.
强，好，无懈可击，找到进攻点了。
Pick and roll action capped off with a perfect pass to the slashing AD leads to the easy deuce.
Gobert the
其实我
screen.
不想换防，
Crowder kicks to Cephalosha. Over Randall. Cephalosha's
他们
shot
随
is
便投
good.
都进。
From that in-between range,
2K 啊，这不叫难
a
度
much
啊！
better team.
完了，这种87是不给球的，死都不给的那种。
4th quarter basketball. We're about a minute into it.
看不懂
Moore
你，
passes to Cool Hands. Down low. Crowder with the
可
steal.
恶，我被他弄到恼羞了。
Here's Mitchell. And the
我最
layup's
怕
good
这
off
种
the
人了，
glass.
我
Mitchell's
不
got
需要这种
19
队
points.
友啊！
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working
就他的好像
on
会
the
给我。
inside and getting good shots from close range.
They set the pick. Crowder kicks to Randall.
唉，哦，给球了哦，谢谢谢谢谢谢，原来按个10下左右就会给我。好，
To the inside. 6 to shoot. And Davis pumps it down.
Just such great work from the athletic big man Anthony Davis. Just so devastating on offense.
我已经不需要队友评价了，我只想打自己的球。因为我队友都太废了。哎，等等，是 Jack 吗？0209，谢谢你的追踪，谢谢。哇，终于接到！啊，看这代我不知道为什么，叫他挡，有时候他不会挡你，他会去挡其他位置。好啦，给你一个机会啦！看，虽然你该不给我球，可我人最好了。谢谢你，谢谢。对不对？把球交给我来控就对啦。好，然后我就下去了。他不给我控球机会，其实我是打控卫的。我操！哎，不是，狗背了。然后呢 ？Ricky 打给 S 张波，不，要打架了，要打架了。我觉得啊，不是，我觉得本来就跳不赢了。跳赢了。朱海磊这边，你有没有看到一个超强的？哦耶！我拿到球了耶！
Davis sets a screen. Cool hands passes to Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
Whenever AD is floating around the basket,
教练，你没看清楚谁才是真的控卫吗？啊，谁才是打挡拆的高手吗？他会直接进去玩。那种卡位我没卡好，是我没卡好。哎，对了嘛，哎，可我不要你。
Cool hands passes to Hill. Outside Holiday. Here's Cool hands.
In one. 我的罚球。
There's no longer a home and road designation as far as white and dark jerseys. Is that an issue at all?
Not really. It's a little off-putting. Some games
都这样了还可以不进。
Trying to figure out where they exactly.
这台罚球也是很臭。
But with how many alternate jerseys
我你也都可以罚得进。或者大家 timing 就是抓得点，好怪。
It's a lot of fun to see the apparel companies paint a different picture on the floor.
Favors against Davis.
他怎么进来的？哎，前面根本有人在对着他吗？我队友真是无懈可击。来，给我，交给我。你绝对有胜利的可能。 拜托我控球中锋哎。
And Rubio kicks to Gobert. Kicked away. And here they go. Shot from 12.
哎，好球进！我该一直跟他要阿雷，可是他不给。
points here in the second half. Pass to Gobert. It's tipped. The feed now to Favors.
AD 一定守住，因为他是 AD， 能力值就是摆在那。来 ，AD， 我们再打一个我们最强的。
Here's Cool Hands, defended by Gobert. Cool Hands passes to Davis. And oh boy, a lot of contact.
可以，就这样。虽然打得很臭，不过赢球很重要。他得31分啊。虽然打得臭，不过没关系。 教练只要把时间跟球给我，我就给你们胜利。Favors， 怎么可能打我点？干嘛？换了！你不是打 low post 的料，你还不懂吗？他本人也没在打 low post 啊。你看我手那些都虚假的。
Feeds it to Rubio.
And with AD roaming around like a great white shark, smells blood in the water.
给他对吗？再给我。不是 AD 啊，
Hill a screen on Gobert.
你是没看到吗？啊，大姐啊！
From beyond the arc, hits the
哇哦，朱豪尔德
Holiday's got 5
几
points
分
in the
呢？
quarter.
13，可以，把时间给我，3分钟够了。
And Rubio kicks to
而且
Favors.
他还想打我点，哎，这样不
Mitchell
好。
passes to Gobert.
我的
And no
耶
good.
，AD 好像有帮，半能力值那样，我应该拿不到。
Lots of credit for the team around
射手，
him.
哎，算了，
They're picking up the slack here tonight.
不是 AD 上来
Just
了，
can't buy a bucket right now.
Back to
有了
Moore.
吧？他不投篮，
Davis with a screen on Mitchell. Cool hands passes to Davis.
AD 救命
Over Favors. And Davis can't get it to go. Jazz leading by 13. Now Ingles. Gobert with a screen for Ingles.
想干嘛
Got a？hand on it.
中间有我插上，
Here's Cool hands.
我完了，4点2发我可能都罚不进，
Contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
把体力回满一点。
On that one, shouldn't be much debate there.
The first free throw is good. No good on the second free throw. For you,
这代我觉得罚球真的是很
16 from the field here in the
麻烦。
That's about
哎，好球位，
More with the steal, and they're on the break.
白头外线我射手，哎，他不投，
Favors against Davis. Holiday. There's the dish to Hill.
我的，
Knocks it
哎，
loose.
没拿到，可惜。虽然有拨到，可是没拿起来。记得3分，哎，
Well, I love the fact that they put the security system on their house, protecting the paint there.
Pelicans trail
给我
by
给我给
12.
我，你不要逞强，你不要逞强。哎，对了，
Davis with a screen on Gobert. Down low. It's stolen
哎，
by
弟弟跑错边
Gobert.
了，
And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Ingles.
哎，我没扒到， 哇，
Ingles has
可
got
恶
4 points.
还是
this
失误
quarter.
了。
And at full speed, he
再给我一次机会，抓紧，再给我一次机会。
to get himself in good position.
Yeah, the snap decisions right there, reading the situation on the move and then making the right choice.
Cool hands
是
passes
不
to
是
Davis.
是不是
And it's Davis
控球中锋就是我本人？
Tough to fault him for the struggles of the team so far. He has been solid. It's the rest of the guys that need to come along for the ride.
and
当我们表现越好的时候，就是2K 要开始出招的时候，
his 4th foul of the
这
game.
是定理。
Here's Rubio.
这个不要把它推一下，看一下，不要犯规，哥，别犯规，哎，他挡住了，
Another
耶，我看见
and a
不
fast
要进
break
拿
now for the Pelicans. Holiday with the ball.
，yes，
That's a
他
show
抓
of
住没？
strength from Holiday. Certainly looks like he got hit as well.
10分了10分了
He possesses the focus necessary to sink the shot.
Utah leading by 10. Poke loose.
我想说尽一份心力，
And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Utah
亏我想
shooting
亏我想尽一份心力在那边飞扑，
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Utah.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
英冠呐，裁判呐，这样都没犯规，呼呼。
Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
Cool hands passes to Davis.
是不是
It's
啊？
good.
还行，撑得住。
Davis has got
哎，
36.
可时间一点都不够，
Attacking right now inside. Big man playing big. And
时间一
giving
点
this
都不够
offense maybe a little bit more of an edge on the inside.
我们尽力了。
Wide open. That 3 off the mark. Here's New Orleans. Trailing here
是我
by
本
8.
过掉你。
On the wing hill. Lets the 3
什么
fly. It's
哇哦，哇了，5分呢。
Very cool and collected as Solomon Hill makes a huge bucket.
And an
是
intentional
我该
foul
让
right
Rubio
there.
去 Rubio 去投，是罚的
Good。on the first, and that increases their lead to
教练，你已
6.
经看见谁才是先发人选了吧
And？so he drops them both.
我说的是控卫哦，不是中锋。
And those attempts right now at the charity stripe are helping them pull away.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They trail by 7. 11 seconds left to play in the final
还好
quarter.
20几分追到这样， 我觉得已经够了，而且我队友还不太想把球给我。好，64的能力值也是可以打出一片天的。萨巴罗莎，AD 还是下去了。哎，我失误。
Here's Neto. And so it's Utah with the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother.
我觉得这边还是不太对劲。除了 AD， 我再没有队友了。
And that'll do it, folks. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
等我70就可以打爆你。掩护高手，好斗者，必然传承大师，疯狂篮板手，快攻发起者，篮筐保护者，微波，火星赛，10美分 ，mass 已经 mass 了，防守阻截，这样就 mass 了。哎，这徽章怎么那么……好低哦。耶，1500，钱。11分，10个篮板，11个助攻 ，A 加的评价。哎，没有加 ，A 而已。太喜欢讲 A 加。再打2场，不是打完这场就有点可怕。好，反正尽快先来吧。